Welcome to Scorpio Soul Time. I'm Ronique, and I appreciate you joining me here on my YouTube channel. This is going to be the first of many series where I'm going to start doing a month ahead look at the astrology and pull a tarot month ahead reading for each of the 12 zodiac signs. So I'm really looking forward to this. So in October of 2021, we are going to have Mercury Retrograde September 27th through October 18th. And so Mercury will go direct on October 18th in Libra. We'll have a new moon in Libra on October 4th. Pluto will turn direct at 24 degrees in Capricorn also on October 4th. Saturn turns direct at 6 degrees of Aquarius on October 10th. We'll have a full moon at 27 degrees in Aries on October 20th. And Mars will enter Scorpio, its ruling planet, on October 30th. So I'm really excited to get into it. So please take a look at your sun, moon, and rising signs for the month ahead. Okay, I'll see you then. Hi, Aries. Thank you for joining me here on Scorpio Soul Time for your month ahead reading for October 2021. I am excited about these readings because this is going to be an opportunity for you to see what's going to happen in the month ahead, as well as be able to plan and come back throughout the month based on the different astrology cues or important events that are coming up in the month. So at the beginning of this video, you should have seen the important astrology events that will be coming up. So we will be having Mercury going direct. It was retrograde from the 27th through October 18th. On October 4th, we have a new moon in Libra. Pluto turns direct of Capricorn in October 4th. On October 4th, Saturn turns direct in Aquarius on October 10th. We do have a full moon actually in your sign, Aries, on the 20th, and Mars enters Scorpio October 30th. So very interesting month for you, Aries, since you actually do have a full moon in your sign. So pay close attention to what signs, messages, just kind of like intuitive kind of themes come up for you throughout the month of October with that full moon occurring in your sign on the 20th. Okay, so let's see what the month has in store for you all. Look at that, the Sun card. It is in reverse, but that's always a good sign, the Sun in general. So maybe it's just a delayed gratification or something is going to come to fruition in the future, but really positive to get that Sun card the first week of October. And you have the Nine of Wands. So you must have gone through a lot, through something. Maybe you are almost at the end and you're looking back and just trying to figure out like how much longer, but with that Sun card, it doesn't seem like you have too much longer to wait for that. Look at that, Aries. So the Magician card, second week, good sign. Always good to get the Magician in the upright position. And you have the Nine of Pentacles. So you must be reaping the rewards of your labor, something that you probably went through in the first week of October or even maybe previously in the year. Your third week looks like a little bit of strife, maybe some quarrels, or it could be just some friendly competition that third week of October. Then you have the Nine of Cups in reverse, so maybe some kind of wishes coming true, just trying to figure out maybe some kind of wishes need to be interesting to see how that third week plays out with the astrology, because that's kind of interesting, that the Nine of Cups and the competition part. So we'll get to that when we get to that week. Fourth week, you have the Queen of Swords in the upright for the fourth week. And you're ending with the Ace of Wands. So really good positive energy, especially with that energy, like I said, around the full moon in Aries. So something really might be coming to fruition for you around that end of the month. So let's get right into it. So for that first week, kind of touched on the Sun card, but what I love about the Sun card is like it's just a very positive card. So even though it's in the reverse, you could just be having some maybe some good news finds you, but it takes a while to actually get to you between like when it actually happened and when you hear it. Or it could also be like you're feeling good coming into this month. I feel like there's almost this sense of like you've been through the ringer these last couple of months and finally you're feeling better. You might not be all the way better to turn this sun, you know, upright, but there definitely is this feeling of like you've been exhausted, you've been going through a lot, especially with the wands coming up in your sign, because that is a fire sign. So that could be you. Like this is your Aries energy coming up, kind of saying, you know what? You've been through a lot, take a break, you know, you're almost to the finish line. So that's a really good week coming up, that first week of October. And remember that new moon in Libra occurs on October 4th. So this also could deal with you planting new seeds of intention of how to move past some of that negative energy that you had. So good to see that. Okay, so in the second week of October, we have the Magician card upright and the Nine of Pentacles. So really great energy that second week of October. That second week of October is when Saturn turns direct on the 10th. So this could really be something that you have started, or maybe some seeds of intentions that you planted long ago and now they're finally fruitioning with that Nine of Pentacles. More of an energy of like you really have you've kind of like paid your dues, kind of like how that Nine of Wands, you've paid your dues and now you're really seeing the fruits of your labor. You were able to manifest what you wanted. It's like that Magician card is literally like you have arrived, or you're starting something that's going to keep blossoming. So really good energy in that second week of October. When we move to that third week of October, this is when a little tension comes up, because anytime you have the fives are usually conflict of some sort, especially with that third week being right around when Mercury goes direct, October 18th in Libra. And there's that full moon in Aries on the 20th. So I really feel like there's something dealing with you where you might, it could be friendly, but it definitely is almost like some conflict or maybe some rub with maybe colleagues. This could be siblings. There could be something around something you all wanted to do or wish to do, and it's not really coming up in the way that you were hoping with that Nine of Cups in reverse. So just kind of pay attention as you enter that third week of October, when you're getting to that full moon in your sign of Aries at 27 degrees. And that is the end of Aries. So I'm almost thinking that you all might experience some type of information come out. There could be kind of quarrels amongst people, amongst colleagues around something you all had hoped for, or maybe something you had hoped for but didn't really play out the way that you were hoping to. So just kind of keep that in mind as you enter that third week of October. Okay, and in the last week of October, it looks like it's really ending on a good note, you all, because, you know, Mars enters Scorpio on the 30th, and then you just did come out of your full moon. So it's possible that, you know, you kind of clear things up here after the quarrel or after the mishap. Seems like someone of authority almost comes in and steps in. It's like, okay, let me just clear this up. Let me clear up the confusion that was happening here in the third week. And here's a blessing. Like, here's something that's going to be handed to you. It is a wand, so that is a fire sign. That is you, Aries. So this really could be like, okay, you kind of went through that little bumpy road that third week of October, but once you get to the end of the month, Mars enters Scorpio. Mars, Aries, I mean, that is like all you. So, I mean, that is really like forward momentum. You know, Scorpio could bring up some, you know, death and rebirth type conversations around Mars, but it is an action-oriented sign. You all are, Aries is nothing but action and, you know, just wanting to go and get things done. So I think this is a really positive sign for Aries. And it looks like you all have a really good month coming up. It really looks like you all have been through some stuff, but you know, you've gotten it cleared up. It's almost like that Nine of Wands was able to almost fuel you getting yourself together. And by the time you get to the end of the month, it looks like you have some real good blessings coming to you. So I look forward to hearing how you all's October goes, Aries. Let me know in the comments how you like this video, if you feel like the full month readings ahead will really be beneficial for you. And I look forward to seeing you all next time on Scorpio Soul Time. Thank you.